Right, we're here, folks. What's going on? Welcome to Libah FC TV. I'm your host, Khalid. And but today we're not here about Libah. Today we're here about ZEZO Cup 2024. It's that time of year. We're back again. We're going to do it bigger and better. We do it every time. We're going on 5 years strong, I think, now at this point. And look, if you're here for the first time, man, be sure to hit all that YouTube stuff, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn that bell on for us. But yeah, look, we've done this every year. We're going to do this again. So let's just get into it. I'm going to get things rolling for everyone. Right. So let's get a few of the things out of the way. Now, the dates are slightly different this year. Obviously, we are going to be starting from the 20th of July, and we might go up all the way up to the 1st of September. And truth be told, it's the same process. But I'm going to run through it one more time for any new teams, because we've got a couple of new teams here, this year. We've got fresh legs. We've got some team members who used to be players, now turned managers, and now got their own team, So look, the rules are simple. There's 3 teams per day. We play on Saturdays and Sundays, and the winner of each day qualifies to the semi-finals. And when they qualify to the semi-finals, look, then, if they beat the best of the best, they end up in the finals, and then they win the whole trophy. Now, there's a few things in there. Obviously, there is a total of 18 teams taking part in the tournament, so that's a lot of people trying to win a lot of trophy. There's only one winner, right? Now, obviously, we put the reward system at the bottom there, so you can check it out. The first prize positions and the second place and third place prize up for grabs. So if you want to get a piece of that championship, go for it. Now, before we move on, there is one thing that we've done last year. We've introduced it last year, but we're thinking about bringing it back in this year, and that's the wild card. Now, I'm going to explain how this works again, like I did last year. Now, imagine you're playing your team, and you lose to the opponents, and a new team comes on, and you're thinking, right, I might use my wild card. Now, what that wild card allows you to do is it allows you to pick a team member from a team that's already been defeated. So in this case, we get to pick some players who are talented, but unfortunately their team was, not good enough to qualify, so we can play that team member onto your team, and that might change the whole dynamic of what happens to your team. But that wildcard can only be used once. Now, we're not sure if we want to introduce the wildcard this year or not, so we've put that question and that decision to you. So head over to ZEZO Super Cup 20 Instagram page. There's a vote on there, there's a poll on there. It ends at midnight tonight. Vote if you want to have the wildcard active for this year or not. Some people, I think there's only one team that used it last year, so it may be a thing that we might not bring back. Either way, that's up for you. So head over to ZEZO Super Cup on Instagram and hit that poll, and obviously we'll see whether we can use that or not. So that's the wildcard. Now, let's get on to the nitty-gritty. Now, the tournament is scheduled as follows. We have the first game is going to start in 2 days. So if your team is playing in 2 days, you better make sure you're fit and ready for that already. So Group A playing this Saturday, Group B play this Sunday. Following week, Group C, Group D. The following week after that, Group E and Group F. And obviously then we'll do the semi-finals and the finals subsequently after that. Right, let's introduce our teams. So who do we have on the squad this year? Now, obviously we've got our champions, Tank FC. Congratulations to Yusuf. Let me get this out of the way. Now, Tank FC were the champions last year. However, we've obviously got some new teams in there. We've got some teams in there who used to be players or now have got their own team there. We've got a new team like Driver 8, for example. We're expecting big things from Abdullah, who's the captain. We've obviously got Al Bayan, Biggs coming in with that big performance that they do every year. It was a very close one for them last year. Obviously, we got the regular and the great, none other than the Sloths FC. They're there this year. Who else we got? We got Table's Turn. I hear Majid is going to be playing as more of a managerial role. But anyway, I digress. Now, what we're going to do is obviously because Tank FC was the winners for last year, they are automatically seeded in to the first position. Now, obviously, there you go. So, Yusuf, your team is basically playing this Saturday. Okay, so let us bring in my trusted wheel. Right, so let me get the team names out and let me put the names in. Now, just to make sure everyone thinks it's fair and all that nonsense, so they don't say nothing, right? All the team names are here. We're gonna hit the shuffle a couple of times. Boom, everybody's happy. Now, the way that I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna do the first seeds for every group first, right? So we've done Group A, so we're gonna go straight into Group B. And we're going to go Group C and Group D. Now I'm just going to remove Tank SC because obviously they're already playing this Saturday. Now, for Group B, playing this Sunday, the first option, the first team is going to be, looks like it's AMFC. Well done AMFC, you are playing on Sunday. So where is AMFC? Let's chuck them in there. Wonderful. Okay, let's remove AMFC. Next, we are going to do the draw for Group C, which is going to be playing next Saturday on the 27th of July. And the team that plays there looks like it's going to be Driver A. This is Abdullah's team. Abdullah, you've got a bit of time to get your plays sorted out and trained in, I guess. Wet their whistles a little bit, but yeah, that is going to be on Group C for you. Let's remove that. Now for Group D, on the next Sunday, the 28th of July, it looks like it's going to be Villante, I believe. Oh yes, just about Mr. FC Remix. So Villante, let's get you in there. That's Group D. Where are you, Villante? Perfect. Right, remove them out the squad. For Group E, as we continue for the first seeds of each group, it looks like it's going to be AC Libah. Not sure why that's called an H there, but I've got a feeling that's probably a slight spelling mistake, but that's on me. So AC Libah comfortably sitting in there in Group E. Got a bit of time there for preparedness there. Now for the first positions for Group F, it's going to be, looks like it might be Table's turn. That's Majid's team. Where are we? Here we are. Let's get Table's turn into Group F. Where is Table's turn? Wonderful. Let's remove them out of the equation. So now we're going to go back into Group A, who is going to play on Saturday in 2 days' time, preferably against the champions on their first match, depending if they turn up on time. It looks like it's Barking FC, or Barkingside, I should say. I believe we had Barking FC last year, perhaps. I'll get them mixed up. So Barkingside is going to be playing on Saturday against Tank FC. And for Group B on Sunday, we have, right, who do we have? It looks like it might be the Sloths. Yes, it is. Comfortably sitting there for Taz and Group. Looks like we're going to get some reigning champions or previous champions playing in quite early into the tournament, which might be a bad thing because it gives them a little bit of time to kind of recover for themselves there. But anyway, we'll see what happens there. Right, what are we up to? Now we're in Group C. Group C, so taking Sloth off, perfect. Now Group C in second position for Driver Aiton's team, it's Gaza FC. Free Gaza, man. Might get in trouble with that later on, but never mind. So Gaza FC is going into Group C against Driver 8. Who do we have next? We've got Group D next. And for Group D, looks like it's YFC. Yep, yes it is. Let's get that selected. YFC sitting in Group D. And that is, whose team? That is Yamon's team. They're very good last year, I'll be very honest with you. So for Group E, playing against CEO's team, is going to be Travel Express, which is Yahya's team there. Let's put them in, Travel Express. There we are, perfect. All right, we're obviously coming down near the end now for second place in Group F. Is it going to be El Bayan? It is. Oh, Majid has got a difficult one there, straight out of the bat, with El Bayan playing in the last weekend against Table's turn. So let's get El Bayan situated in there. Good luck to Majid, and obviously good luck to Biggs as well. both as their gaffers there for each one. Now, this is for the last positions of each group. Obviously, Group A, we've got Yusuf and Abdi, and we now have CEO. Well, congratulations, CEO. We want to place you in there, selected, and then chuck them in. Well, not sure how this is going to sound, but it might be a bit of a difficult one there in this group. Group B, that is going to be Remix or FC Remix. Not sure how that plans out. Right, let's get them placed in. Selected. Oh, where are we? Selected, and that's going to be Remix FC. Wonderful there. There's obviously 4 teams remaining for the last 4 positions. And I guess the earlier you play, the more time you have to recover. But I guess that's just the way the tournament is. And we've got the Shawista, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. If not, Abdi, that's on you. So Shawista is sitting in there for Group C, Shawista FC. Let's get them off this box there. Wonderful. Last 3 positions. We've obviously got Azuri, Leon, and Winners. And it looks like Winners might not be the winners in this case and have gone into the Group D with Yamon and Samir as their other team defenders. So Winners FC placed in there. So there we have it. We've only got Leon and Azuri left. And who is it going to be? It's either Jones or Faisal playing in Group E, and it looks like it's Jones's team. Let's get that selected. And Leon FC sit there comfortably. Where are we? And then obviously without, by process of elimination, I guess, that does leave Azuri in Group F against Majid and Al Bayam selected. So that's the group as it stands for now. Now, before we move on, we've got to do one more set of draws, and that's to find out what the semi-final games are. Because what we're not going to do is we're not going to do Group A winners, Group B winners, Group C winners play against each other. We are going to let the wheel decide on how we do this. So again, just going to remove Azuri. I'm going to put in there, just to make sure everyone can see this. You've got Group A, B, C, D winners. And we are literally going to be selecting who plays who, right? And that's going to be in the sections for this first semi-finals game. Yeah, I guess without further ado, let's just roll into it, man. So for semi-final game 1, playing is going to be Group B winners, I believe. Yes, there we are. Group B winners are going to be playing in Group semi-final game 1. And joining them in the second game, we're going to do the second game now for the first position, is going to be Group D. So Group D get to play on the second semi-final game on Sunday the 11th of August. And then we're going to go back into game 1 with Group B winners. Who is it going to be? It looks like it's going to be Group E playing in that position there. Fantastic. And for Group Game 2, that is going to be, looks like it's going to be Group A. Yes, it is. Comfortable situation there for them. And really, last but not least, it's either Group C or Group F who are going to play on the first Saturday in the semi-finals game. And it looks like it's Group F. Oh, that is literally going to be back-to-back for Group F there, unfortunately, which therefore just leaves Group C sitting in there comfortably in the position for the second semi-final game. Now, before I wrap this up, I'm going to say this. If you are late to arrive, now each game starts at 9:30 on the dot. Whistle is blown. If all of your team members are not, let me focus on it. Here we go. If your team members, or whoever's playing, we're not talking about the subs here, because you are allowed 1 sub. If your team members are not on the pitch by the time the whistle is being blown, you will receive a penalty. This causes commotion every year, but we're getting this out the way right now. If you're late, you will receive a lost game. I believe that's the calculation. We'll have to double check that with the officials, but I believe it's counted as a lost game. So yeah, arrive on time. Otherwise, don't complain, right? But yeah, look, 2 days from now, this tournament's going to kick off. This is ZEZO Cup 2024. It's the 5th time in the year. It's going to be bigger and better every time, and this is no exception. So make sure you turn up, get your players trained in, and look, I wish you all the best of luck. I'm your host, Khaled, and I'll see you in Saturday. Peace out.